What's going on, guys? This is how we were able to land a $20,000 wholesale. What's going on, guys? This is how we were able to land a $20,000 wholesale deal in a matter of 14 days using the OMA or On Market Annihilation system. You guys can see this is what the inside of the CRM looks like. And so I want to walk you guys through the steps of how this deal came to be and what is the end result of the deal. So we are headed to closing next week. So it's not closed out yet. So I'm going to keep the address confidential up until the deal is closed. But what happened is the property came into our CRM over here, into our contact section right here. We noticed that the lead has been listed on the MLS for over 125 days. So we immediately reached out to the owner through the automated system that On Market Annihilation does. And what we did is we noticed, when I was underwriting the deal, I pulled it up on PropStream. This is just another example property, but I pulled it up on PropStream to underwrite it and run comps. And anytime I do that, I'm sure to check the mortgage and the debt information because we always do cash and a seller financing offer. So what I did is I noticed that the loan type in here was a balloon. Right here, loan type is balloon. And the due date for the loan for the property we were looking at was coming up due within a matter of 3 weeks. So what happened was we made the seller a cash offer. So I went through, ran comps. Again, it had been listed on market for well over 125 days. The seller was in a bit of a bind because, again, he had a balloon note coming due of $160,000. So we came into our on-market annihilation system, pulled up the opportunity. I was able to go in there and underwrite the deal. And what that looks like is we use these notes right here. So anytime we're underwriting a deal in the system, we always put the comps so that our acquisition managers knows what the comps are. We put the ARV, rehab, we break down the math of what the cash offer is going to look like. So for us, we did ARV times 0.78 because this was a very light rehab. We did minus the rehab cost, which for this one, we do $25 a square foot for light rehabs. So we did that, and that equals our dispo price. So that's what our dispo price. That's what our buyer is going to pay. So we know that. We wanted to make a $20,000 assignment fee. So I came in here and put the assignment fee right there. And then our max allowable offer came out right in here. So the property was listed. So we'll go here. Property was listed for $315,000. ARV was a smidge higher, about $330,000, because of the slight repairs that it needed. So we came in here and offered $260,000 was the offer price on the subject property. So it's a little bigger so you guys can read it. So we came in here, our offer price was $260,000. We knew that our dispo price was going to be $280,000. Actually, fun fact, we originally thought that our dispo price was going to be $270,000. We were banking on a $10,000 assignment fee. After talking to our buyer and they did their walkthrough, they were able to do $280,000. So we got a $20,000 assignment fee locked in out of that one. And that is pretty much what we did. So again, we use the on-market annihilation system, which gathers tons of motivated leads straight from the MLS in your targeted county. And then we're able to take those. The system automatically reaches out to those. But in addition to that, we do manual outreach just to increase our output. And for this one, when I was underwriting it, again, I came over to PropStream and you click on came over to PropStream, clicked right here on the mortgage and transaction history, saw that there was a balloon coming due in 3 weeks at the time that we were underwriting the deal. We knew that the seller had to sell or they could do a refinance, but typically you can't refinance in 30 days. And we had a sneaking suspicion, and we were correct, that the seller did not want to come out of pocket $160,000 just to let the property to continue to sit on the market. So we came in strong. We said, hey, we can do $260,000. Again, listed at $315,000. We said we can do $260,000. We can close this property out in 7 to 10 days to make sure that we knock it out prior to the balloon happening. The seller was more than happy to be able to do that. Our end buyer is then going to purchase it, put in $5,000 or so worth of rehab, and then be able to relist it for the $345,000 that it should be worth. But this property was just not marketed very well. The pictures were pretty bad. Again, it needed the paint, it needed the facelift on the property, so to speak. So we were able to do that. and we knew where our buyers were going to be at, and we knew we could use the 0.78 because we build our buyers list first. So whenever we enter into a new market, we go build our buyers list up to 20, 30, 50 people at least, get all their buying criteria and all their buy boxes so we know what we can sell the deal for. And then when we go through and underwrite deals, we underwrite deals through the lens of what our buyers are going to pay so that we know we can move it anytime we get a contract signed. So if you guys are not using On Market Annihilation, highly recommend it. If you guys are not using PropStream, highly recommend that. Links for both will be down below. PropStream, again, we use that just for underwriting, comps, and then definitely checking the loan information. So anytime you come across a property with a balloon, that's definitely something to target. And there's a quick little tip right over here. If you're on PropStream and you have these big saved lists of certain types of properties, you can come on here and you can search. When you come to the gear icon over here, click on that, go to open loans, loan one type. You want to make sure you select that box and hit apply. And then you can come over here and scroll to where the loan one type resides right here. And you type balloon. And this will then give you every property that you saved in your target market or wherever the list came from with a balloon. So let's go click on this list. There we go. So out of 2,250 properties, there's 15 with a balloon. So those 15 balloons, and all you gotta do is click on it, open it up, go to mortgage and transaction history. You can see the loan due dates. This one's not due till 2025, and it's 2024 at the time of the recording, so that's not as pressing. But you could pretty quickly come through here and just select on these properties, and you can go check the balloon date. And if the balloon date is coming up soon, you know that person's very likely to sell for a discount because they don't want to be hit with the foreclosure. So again, highly recommend using PropStream. We got this all through OMA. So if you guys want to hop in OMA, there's a link down below. If you guys want to use PropStream, there's a 7-day free trial down below. Feel free to shoot me DMs over on Instagram or drop a comment down below if you guys have questions on how we did this process and if you need more help.